guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it is going to be a makeup related video. I'm back with a makeup related video. Anyway, I'm actually really excited to do this video, guys, because I saw this in Allie Glines channel and I was like, I want to do that video too. So I'm actually going to do a makeup tag. This is my first makeup tag. She did not tag me, but I feel like she tagged me, so might as well do it because it's making me happy anyway. Anyway, I will be sharing with you guys my eyeshadow palettes. So I have different categories and I will let you know which one I choose for that category. But before I jump into the video, I would like to introduce myself. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Abby Sulit. I'm a freelance theater actor in the Philippines. So this channel is all about makeup and theater related things, two of the things I'm very passionate about. So if you love makeup and theater, please make sure to subscribe and be part of the family. I post twice a week, every Wednesdays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. So without further ado, let's go on to this video. So the first category is my newest eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so excited to show this to you. My newest eyeshadow palette is... Oh my gosh, guys. It's my favorite. It's also my favorite, but there's no favorite eyeshadow palette. But yes, this is the Conspiracy palette by Shane Dawson with Jeffree Star, guys. This is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I got this last week. Look at those colors, guys. Look at them. These colors are amazing. And I absolutely love this palette. I actually use this for my eyes today. I will forever use this now. But yes, I'm a huge Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star fan. And when I got this, I was like, oh. So, oh my God, guys. So this is my newest eyeshadow palette. The next category is my oldest eyeshadow palette. I believe this is my oldest eyeshadow palette, guys. I am not sure, to be honest. It's the Lorac Pro Matte. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it anymore because it's so old. But I think this is my oldest eyeshadow palette. And this is what it looks like. It's actually pretty good. It's alright. I mean, it was my first, so it has neutrals in it. I believe I used this for a lot of shows. I don't know if I can still use this, but I still have it. I found it in my drawer and I was like, oh, this is probably my oldest palette. So yes, this is my oldest eyeshadow palette. The next category is the most expensive eyeshadow palette. Okay, so this is the most expensive eyeshadow palette that I bought. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills The Vault. So yes, I'm cheating because there are actually two eyeshadow palettes in this vault. Guys, the packaging of this is amazing. I don't know why there's no best packaging like category, but if there's like a best packaging category, I think this would win. Because guys, look at it. Oh my God. If you're like me and you love like shiny things, we're gonna fall in love with this. What? So this is the vault. I bought this for 4,000 pesos. But there are two eyeshadow palettes. I've always wanted the Modern Renaissance. Ever since I saw it like years ago, I wanted to buy it. So this is what the Modern Renaissance looks like. So there are more pinks and oranges in this palette. Okay. I have used this a lot. I've actually used, I think, all the colors. I've tried it out. And some of my videos, actually, you would see, you actually won't see, but I mean, the palette that I used for those videos are actually the Modern Renaissance palette. The other palette actually is the Soft Glam palette. Now, I saw Ali use this also, and I wanted to buy it when I saw her use it. And this one has more, I guess, mauve colors. I have no idea how to describe colors, guys, but these are more browns. if we're talking about one eyeshadow palette that's like the most expensive, okay, I'm gonna share another one because this is the most expensive palette that I bought. So it's just one, guys. It would probably be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Collection palette. So this is the most expensive one that I bought. This is 3,000 pesos. I buy my makeup palettes from one girl in Ateneo Trade, and she gives me a lot of discounts because I bought a lot of palettes from her already. It's so beautiful, guys. Look at this. I am in love with the colors. I actually have not tried them yet. I'm gonna use them very soon. Probably gonna use them tomorrow before class, so all my students will see how colorful my eyes are. But yeah, look at it. It's so nice. It's so nice. I just had to buy it when I saw it. So I think if we're talking about just one palette, this is the most expensive palette that I bought. But if we're talking about like the most expensive item that I bought, it would probably be the Anastasia Beverly Hills The Vault. So Anastasia is so expensive because both of the items actually come from Anastasia Beverly Hills. You take my money. Anyway, moving on. My most affordable palette, okay, I've used this in a tutorial. I think I used this for the wedding guest look. Anyway, my most affordable palette would be the Vice Cosmetics B21 Collab. So this actually is, I think it's 350 pesos if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's my most affordable palette. The colors are pretty nice. Look at that. They're like oranges, pinky, browns, and there's like a black there. So, it's pretty good. You have your matte, and then you have two shimmers here. One's more golden, one's more champagne-y color, and then you have your brownish, reddish, orange. I cannot tell the colors. I'm so bad with colors. I'll just buy them. And yeah, so anyway, this is my most affordable palette. It's really good, guys. The payoff is really good. Quality, really good. So yay for Vice Cosmetics. I'm going to buy more of your palettes because I actually really like them. So the next category is my everyday eyeshadow palette. Now, I actually don't have an everyday eyeshadow palette, to be honest, because I use a lot of my other palettes. Like, I mix and match my palettes. But if I were to, like, probably choose one, I would actually choose the Pixi It's Judy Time palette. Now, guys, I love this palette. I am a huge fan of Judy Travis. If you don't know who she is a mommy vlogger from the States. She has adorable children. She is amazing. And when she released this, my god, I had to buy it. And I actually broke 2 of the pans. 3 of the pans, actually. I broke 3 of the pans. So sad. But I guess if I were to choose an everyday look, I would definitely just use this. I'll just get this and I'm good. So this is my everyday eyeshadow palette. The next category is the most colorful palette. So my most colorful palette, it's actually not the Norvina palette, but the Morphe James Charles palette. Now, to be honest, guys, again, I have not used this yet, just yet. But I will, I promise I will. Look at it. Oh my gosh. It is so beautiful. Like, I was actually debating whether it's this or the Norvina palette, but looking at them, it's like, I think it's this one. You know what? Let's put them side by side, shall we? I have to be careful because I don't want to drop them. I'm gonna die if I drop them. So this is what they both look like. So to be honest, I am not so sure if it's the Norvina palette, but I think it's this because it has like oranges and reds. This doesn't really have that. This is more blues and like pinks and purples. But yeah, I think my most colorful one would be the James Charles palette. My smallest eyeshadow palette would be the Lorac Pro Matte eyeshadow palette. And my largest eyeshadow palette would be, again, the James Charles one. Guys, look at the difference. So this is my smallest eyeshadow palette and this is my biggest eyeshadow palette. The next category is the best memory eyeshadow palette. Okay, that sounds like a weird category, but I guess it's the eyeshadow palette with the best memory attached to it. There, I think that's a better category. And I guess this one is the one that I least expected to get. And yeah, it was an unexpected surprise. And it is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Sugar Palette. I feel like I'm unboxing it for the first time, but no, it's not the first time. I've used this. Yes, I have. I have used this. Okay. I got this from my friend Mara. I was talking to her the night before. I was going through episodes. If you guys didn't know, I have MDD. Yeah, I am diagnosed with MDD. And I had episodes, so I would cry at night. And I actually messaged her and asked her what's the best product to use so that I would lose my puffy eyes. And then she was like, oh, I'll send you something tomorrow. I have a blah 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 patch that you can put under the eyes and then blah. And I was like, okay, great, yay, thank you. And prior to that, I was actually talking to her about makeup palettes because she was planning to buy a palette for herself. And I mentioned this palette to her. And I had no idea that she was going to buy it for me. So this, guys, best memory, I would say it's this because, guys, it's so beautiful. Look at this. What? I love these colors, y'all. If you guys don't know me, I love pinks and reds on my eyes. I just really do. I love pinks and reds on my eyes. And I really did not expect this. You know, I was so down. I was crying for, I think, 3 consecutive days. And I was like, what is she gonna give me? And then it's like, wow, what a big bag. It was in a Sephora bag. And I was like, what a big bag. What is this eye cream? And then when I opened it, I saw blood sugar. And I was like,
what the hell, Mara? What the actual frick?
so yeah, I had to IG story it. And I was like messaging her and I was crying. Because I was like, I really did not expect this. That's why I think this is the makeup palette with the best memory. So again, this one. I love this. The next category is the eyeshadow palette that's worth the hype. And I would actually say that the Disney Designer Collection by ColourPop is actually worth the hype. Guys, ColourPop is amazing. Yan. Look at that. The color looks like, meh, okay, whatever, Abby. It looks so plain. It's like, what can I do with this? I have done so many eye looks with this palette, y'all. You have no idea. It's so dirty. I actually have to clean it. But yeah, you can play around with these colors. It looks like it's boring. Like, if you're not someone who's like, I'm gonna mix colors together, it's gonna look boring. But guys, I love mixing colors. And this is definitely worth the hype. So yay ColourPop, yay Disney. Plus they're princesses, so I love them. So the next category is the eyeshadow palette that's not worth the hype. To be honest, I'm debating whether it's the Lorac Pro Matte that I have, or I actually don't have it with me right now, but I'll just post a picture. The Shade and Light Kat Von D eyeshadow palette. Maybe because the eyeshadows there are like matte, and I don't know. Maybe it's, to me, it's not worth the hype. Not so much as my other eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, I think I would definitely say it's the Kat Von D Shade and Light eyeshadow palette. Sorry, guys. Just being honest. The next category is my favorite eyeshadow palette from a certain brand. Now, I was debating whether to put in my favorite Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette, but I really can't choose one because, guys, I am a huge Jeffree Star Cosmetics fan. I am a huge Jeffree Star Shane Dawson fan. You guys have no idea. So like, it's gonna be hard to put like a favorite in that brand. So I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm actually going to choose the brand Morphe, and I'm going to choose my favorite palette from that brand, which is, if you guessed it, you're amazing, Morphe Jeffree Star collab. Yes, I am a Jeffree Star fan, guys. Give me Jeffree Star stuff. I'm gonna be really happy. You have no idea. So yes, this is what it looks like. I love the pinks here, guys. You have no idea. It's so nice. And these shimmer shades, oh my gosh, they're amazing. I actually haven't tried the green ones. I'm excited to use that too. So yeah, this is my favorite palette from the brand Morphe. Now the last category is the eyeshadow palette that I've used the most. To be honest, I really don't know which one I use the most. Maybe it's the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Even if it's not worth the hype, I use that the most because at that time I only had that and my It's Judy Time palette. And I did not want to use this because I didn't have an extra one. So if I hit pan on this, I'd be sad and I'd be like, I won't be able to buy it anymore. So I was trying to preserve this. That's why I kept using the Shade and Light, and that was my only palette then. I only had two for shows, guys, and I was doing a lot of shows. Yeah, so I kept using that one. So I think the palette that I used the most was my Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. So yeah, those are my eyeshadow palettes. I was so happy to make this video, guys. You have no idea. I have no idea if Allie's going to see this, but I got this idea from Allie Glines. She and Samantha March, I think that's her name, did this makeup tag. They tagged each other to make a video on their eyeshadow palette. So they had different categories, and I used up Allie's categories in my channel. So this is what I have, and I actually love makeup. I wish I had more. To be honest, I would love to play around with more colors. Yeah, I'm just really excited to use them. I actually haven't used a lot of them yet, but there, those are my eyeshadow palettes. I hope you like this video. If you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also subscribe. I would love for you to be part of the family. I'll see you in my next video. Mahal ko kayo. Bye!